I'm gonna be a basic bee. Like, I love pumpkin spice, I love apple picking, I love all of these things. So let's do some makeup to go with it. Hi everyone, I'm Nina Davalori. I'm a former Miss America filmmaker activist, and today is a beauty video. This is my fall makeup in 5 products, so get your pumpkin spice lattes because this is gonna be a look you are going to fall in love with. First thing we are gonna do are your brows. I'm using the L'Oreal Shape and Fill, and I love this because it is 1, budget friendly, and it is 2, a great product. Like, this is actually very similar, I feel, to the Hourglass brow pencil that I love. The only difference I would say is that the Hourglass one might be like a tiny bit more creamy, but otherwise this is like a really great everyday one if you are not looking to spend like $36 on an eyebrow pencil, which I have done multiple times for the Hourglass one, but like for an everyday use, this is probably the best product. I always still do like the feathered brow look, but it just feels like a little more aesthetically complete when you have a little darker brow in the fall. For some reason, it just does. Next, I'm gonna do my base. I am not going to count the Glow Screen as a makeup product because technically it is skincare, and I always wear SPF no matter what time of year, what time of day. But I'm gonna show you a little trick that I do with this, and I mix it with this YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Concealer, and that's gonna be pretty much my foundation for the day. Like, I'm not gonna be wearing a ton of foundation. This is kind of like, maybe like a little more of a glowy fall look. It's just like an everyday one that you can do quickly and like get out the door basically. Just like a tiny bit. You don't need a lot of this. I think that might be good. I feel like she needs a little more. I'm gonna warm it in my hands. Always use an upward motion, friends. Okay, then I'm going to use the YSL concealer, and this is actually like a shade that is pretty similar to my skin tone, and that's why this works as like a really great everyday sort of concealer, and in general just like foundation. So what I like to do with this is I take it under my eyes and then cover up all those little dark spots as well. And this is like a radiant finish, which is why it's so pretty and perfect for days like this. This is in the shade, come on, 6.5. So I use my fingers with this. For the dewy look like this, or like, it's almost kind of like a no makeup look is kind of actually maybe what we're doing today in some ways. Like a fall iteration of that. I love using my hands because it's gonna give you like the warmth that you need for like your skin. You can still see like some hyperpigmentation, but like I'm okay with that because I think it's just like, you know, it's there, and we're not doing like a full face, so I feel like it still looks like my skin, you know, it's not like super flawless. And after that, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty contour. This is in the shade Caramel Cutie. This is also kind of why the base doesn't matter as much, because I feel like I'm gonna warm it up with this anyway. So like a lot of the hyperpigmentation here is gonna be kind of covered by blush and contour. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. We always gotta do a little nose contour. So like I said, I don't change the shape of my nose, but like you do need like a little nose contour for just like definition in like pictures and videos. And I take the same bronzer because we're only doing 5 products, super easy, and go down my nose as well and into the eyebrow here. And then I take that into the crease and eyelid as well, because we're not doing like an eyeshadow today, right? We're just doing like a really easy kind of chocolate natural look, but I'm gonna add a pop of color because I'm like so excited to get into like the darker berries and everything for fall, which is what's next. I'm using this YSL lip and cheek tint. I really like this because it is lips and cheeks in one, and that is what we need with 5 products, multifunctional. And like all makeup, so much of it is literally the same thing and packaged in different ways. So like, I think every makeup product is multifunctional in different ways. You just have to like discover what works for you. but I love this one. It's super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. It's literally like a tiny, tiny little like little bit, like not even drop of it. Like don't even squeeze it that much. Like just get a little bit on your hand and then you press it into the skin like this and it just like warms it up all glowy and nice and pretty. A little more on the apple. And then I'm gonna put a little on my lips as well. I really like this. How pretty is it? You can do like as much or as little as you want, depending on like what you're feeling. And for the last step of this look, I'm going to just use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras that is also drugstore. It is seriously very similar to the Dior mascara. There was like a cult following for the Dior mascara at one point, and that was like $28. I don't know, I feel like it was like $26 when I was in college maybe. Did they raise the price? Like, is it more? This one is like $6, $7 at any drugstore, and it does the job. We don't need like a ton today, right? It's just gonna be an easy, natural look. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna use a brush to like, this doesn't have anything on it. I just like softening a little bit of the sides of the contour. Like just press everything kind of in together. If you wanted, you could definitely darken the lip as well, but that's all I got for you today. This is my fall makeup in 5 products. I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked this. Comment on what looks you would like to see next. Please subscribe, like, do all the things. It really does help build community that I hope we can build here, and I'm so happy you're here. So seriously, thank you for watching, and happy fall, pumpkin picking, all the things. Bye.